Hi there, thank you for joining me as I continue my search for a single copy of each of the skill books scattered throughout Skyrim. This video I'm going to be focusing on the 5 skill books relating to the two-handed skill, and as I've been going through these in alphabetical order, that means it's going to be my last video on this topic. As you can see, I have 85 of the 90 books already. This will complete the job. I'll leave a list of the two-handed skill books and their timings in the description so people can jump around as it suits them. As always, I'm going to be avoiding theft. I want these books for the library at home, and I can do without having to mess around removing stolen tags. Excuse me. I'll be choosing the books that are going to be accessible to players at any level of the game, so I'm going to be avoiding the large dungeons and venues of major quest lines as well wherever possible. So the first book on our list is Song of Hromir, and you may recognise the location, but if you don't, I'll soon inform you. We are at the abandoned prison near Fort Amol. There we have Valtheim Towers, and there we have Iverstead as a reference point. So we'll head inside here. If you're only interested in reading a copy of the Song of Hromir, or you don't mind stealing, you can actually obtain a copy quite easily in Jorvaskr. It's downstairs on the table at the end of the hallway where Kodlak and Vilkas will be sitting the first time you enter Jorvaskr. Perhaps you can even take that book later on in the game, once you get through the companion's quest line, without it being classed as stealing. I can't swear to that though, which is why I've chosen this one, to make it double safe. We need to get through an expert level lock, but as you see, I've just picked up the key from that table for the people with a low lock picking skill. I'm going to need to fight a couple of ghosts, most likely. I'll take this one now. I'll go to the map once we get to the book location. There we are. Now let's get out of here. In case you're wondering about the difficulty, I'm playing on Adept, but I have a highly boosted character, which is why I can cut through these like butter. I don't normally play on such a easy mode, but it makes sense for walkthrough videos really. And the second book on our list is the Legendary Sancre Tor, and for this one I'm fast travelling to Steam Crag Camp. There is an unmarked Hunter's Camp nearby. It's very well hidden from the main path actually, but yes, that is a location for our second book. So we're walking up here as if we are headed towards Cragswallow Slope, but we are not going that far. You can see the camp now, very covert. book number 3 will be the two-handed skill book King, and for this one I'm going to fast travel to Riften Stables. I hope I have more luck on this occasion. I've tried making this video 3 times already, and yeah, the previous 2 times I attempted this location I got several random spawns, which made me decide to start again. Whatever happens this time, I'll keep the video going, but hopefully we can get to our destination without being accosted by too many enemies. So we're heading down here as if we're heading towards Blackbriar Lodge, but we're not going that far. We're looking for a small fort, a small ruin, sorry, just off of the main path. And there should be a small group of bandits in the ruin, and one of them should be holding the book King. Here is the ruin, and it looks like we've avoided Spriggans and other assorted nasties on this occasion. And there we are. I will go back to the map just so you can see exactly where I am, and then I'm going to fast travel away as quickly as possible before something goes wrong again. So the 4th book on the list is Battle of Sancre Tor, and this time I am headed to Dustman's Cairn. This is the site of one of the major quest lines. It's the first big mission in the Companions quest line, but we are obviously not going deep into the dungeon. We can't anyway at this point in the game, but the book we are after is just in the entrance area. Which is accessible to everyone. I've visited here earlier and dealt with the Draugr that are in this starting area. I think there were 3 of them that I had to take down. Yeah, the corpses have disappeared. But here is the book, Battle of Sancre Tor. And as you see, the rest of the dungeon is closed off for the time being, until we start that Companion's quest line. So just one more to go. Things are going quite smoothly this time. So finally, I'm travelling to Pilgrim's Trench, which is near Hrommir's tomb. And what we are after is a Shrine of Talos that is quite nearby. There are a couple of shrines actually, but yeah, there's one in particular that we need. So we're heading in a southerly direction. You'll see actually that there is a Shrine of Talos right under my crosshairs there. That is not the one we need, although there is a skill book of a different complexion by that one. So we just need to walk up to this iron ore deposit and then head straight up here. It's easy to pick the wrong path, so be certain to look out for that iron ore deposit. and hopefully you can now see the Shrine of Talos that we are after. I'm going to run straight past the location actually, just to point something else out to you in case you do get lost. There is another landmark nearby which should help if you come from a different direction. There you see that frozen mammoth. So if you get lost, you can use that as a beacon. I will go back to the map once we hit the Shrine of Talos again. So here we are. And this is how things look on the map. It's kind of midway between Hobsfall Cave and Sarthal. And here is our copy of Words and Philosophy. I should have mentioned the title of the book earlier, I don't think I did, so apologies for that. So there we are, folks. All 5 of the two-handed skill books. I now have all 90 of the skill books. There are a few more mod books that I can pick up, but obviously I've been avoiding those for this run. I'm just picking up the vanilla skill books. So I hope the video and any of the other ones that you may have watched have proven useful, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.